Platt Technical High School has a unique program for students interested in an exciting career in the food industry. Kids not only learn firsthand how to prepare and cook, but they also serve meals at the school's restaurant. Lou Busco is one of the culinary instructors and is here with his student, Natalia Deans. Thank you both for being here.
Our pleasure.
I don't think people realize how extensive the culinary program is at your schools.
Yeah, well, it's called classical training. Our students start and learn the very basics, and from that they work their way up to, the actual cooking, and then various cuisines from across the world. And we have a restaurant there, and so
right in the school in Milford.
Right in the school, and we're open 4 days a week. So the public is welcome, of course, and we make 7 or 8 different entrees. So every day they get a chance to work in a real restaurant.
That's fantastic.
And by the time they're done, they're ready to go to work in the real world.
All right. And Natalia, what are we going to be doing over here?
Well, we're going to learn how to cook carrots and knife skills.
Knife skills. I'm sure that's very important.
That's the foundation of everything that we do. We start with our knife skills and the proper way to hold a knife. If you show them, Natalia, we pinch it with our finger and our thumb and then wrap our 3 fingers around the handle. That'll give you a lot of control. And then, we're going to just do different cuts. All of the knife cuts have French names.
Okay.
And she's going to show you how to julienne a carrot. That's the first thing. Now, carrots are round, and they'll move around on you. So the first thing we want to do is cut a flat.
Okay.
So that it doesn't spin on your board.
Ah, there you go. That's the secret.
Yeah. Now, you keep your hand curled up.
Okay.
Like a claw almost, and that'll keep your fingers out of the blade. Yep. And then she's going to just cut that up into slices and turn it into julienne. And we're going to julienne some vegetables.
And this is going to go with a pasta primavera.
Yeah, yep,
okay.
Pasta primavera, springtime. That's what it means, the first of spring. We're tired of winter, so we're going to do that spring thing. And yes, so we're going to julienne some vegetables.
All right.
You can see she's good at that.
While Natalia's doing that, over here you've actually made homemade cavatellis.
Yeah.
That's fantastic.
Something quick and easy. The cavatellis, I made the dough this morning.
Okay.
And it's just flour, 2 cups of flour, 1 container, 15 ounce of ricotta cheese, a pinch of salt.
Okay.
You can mix it by hand. It just takes a few minutes. Roll it out on a board. And then all we do is roll it into like a rope.
Okay.
And then we can just cut it into the individual size that we want, which is about a 1/2 inch. And then with a fork...
You get fancy.
It's not really fancy. And there's different things that you could buy, little wooden boards to do this, but you just run it along your fork, just like that. And you can see it makes a little pocket in the back.
Yeah.
And that makes them kind of light and fluffy.
Okay.
And there's a spot for the sauce. Going to try that?
Sure, I'll give it a shot.
There we go. No, wait a minute.
Oh, I messed it up already.
I have to give her a bad grade, Natalia.
Oh, no.
Just hold the fork in one hand and just peel it down with your finger.
Oh, that's easy.
Try that one.
Here we go.
A natural. You're all set.
Kind of. Oh, that's
it?
Really well. All right, so these take a short time to boil.
Yes.
You make homemade macaronis.
Fresh pasta takes very little time to cook, 3-4 minutes total.
Okay.
I got some water boiling.
All right.
And we're going to put some pasta in. I got some right here ready to go.
Terrific. Is this one of the meals that you make at school?
This could be on the menu. Like I said, every day there's a different menu, and we try to do different things. What's neat about this, especially for people at home, is that you could use things that are around.
Sure.
I have
chicken.
some spinach. Well, if you wanted to make it...
Put your protein in there?
Yeah, you could I have a piece of grilled chicken, and you could add that in. It's supposed to be a spring dish, so like spinach or maybe the first peas that come out of the year. We're not there yet. But I have some broccoli and some asparagus.
Great. And what you would do is after the vegetables are chopped up, you'd saute them?
We're going to do that right now, right?
All right.
Natalia's going to put we're going to put a little butter in here first. Because, we need butter. And then we're going to put some vegetables in there. And we're going to start sauteing them up.
Okay.
And
How do you know when they're done?
Well, it's kind of a look, a color.
Okay.
They'll get very bright. You don't want them to get grayish looking, because then they're overcooked. They'll be mushy.
All right.
You want to have a little snap.
About a minute left, so those are going to cook.
Yep,
The macaronis are going to boil, and then you just kind of combine the two?
Combine the two. We're going to put it here. We're going to do this quick. First, a little bit of pepper, a little bit of salt. We're going to put a little spinach in because I like spinach.
Everyone does.
And then we're going to put a little cream in there. Pardon my reach.
Sure, and that's how we get a little bit of a sauce, I would
Yep,
assume.
this is going to be our sauce. And you could use, if you wanted to make this a little bit low-cal, you could use milk instead of heavy cream, and that'll lighten it up a little bit. And then, yeah, turn that up. And then a little bit of grated Romano cheese.
Romano,
Well,
right?
yeah. Give it a little kick. And the last thing is I'm going to drain my pasta.
Okay.
Right here in the sink.
Starting to smell very good. You're doing a great job.
I told her she was going to have to flip it. She was nervous that she'd get it on her, but we're all right. No. Our pasta right in there.
All right, Chef Busco, we're just about out of time, but we're going to have the recipe on our website, and I'm absolutely going to taste this. I'm looking very forward to it.
All right.
Again, thank you both for being here.
Well, thanks for having us.
Our pleasure. Coming up next, Jocelyn is going to be learning how to nurture your baby with massage. That's all when Connecticut Style returns. Don't go anywhere.